And guys, I would like us to improve another part of our user experience with our app by writing a more professional logic. Okay, so if we come back to our Xcode login view controller and we pay attention to the two methods which we have declared, first is the keyboard will show and the second one keyboard will hide. So when you see that when we are moving the user interface up and down, so we declare first the absolute values by deducting, let's say, 75 pixels from the current position, vertical position of the object. So for that one, I would like to explain you one logic. How does it work actually? So for example, don't try now to look on all the elements because you might get confused. I'll just explain you. For example, this is our screen on the left side. This is the screen. This is a vertical position, Y, and X is our horizontal position. So let's say we have here a point with the coordinates 100 and 100. And this is the gray line is a center line. So for the smaller screen, our square will be on the coordinates 100 and 100. When we will be following the absolute values like 100 pixels to be, let's say, subtracted from or added to 0 by y and by x, so this position which we'll get. And what about the larger screen? When we go to the larger screen, which can be a plus model of your device, still 100 pixels will be here, while the larger screen, instead of having, let's say, 320 pixels horizontally, it might have, let's say, 500 pixels. So your dot will be here. So this has happened when we are used the absolute value, while the relative value, or we can call it proportional value, will be 162 to 162. So this is our center line, and we see the distance is approximately like 4 or 5 pixels, where we can keep the same distance 4 or 5 pixels. So how to declare a relative calculation for the alignment? So this is always secure. This is more proportional and more professional way. Okay, we'll come back to our Xcode project. First, what we need to do is here, whenever the keyboard will show, I will print all the absolute values, then we will convert it to the relative values. Okay, here I'll write, let's say, print, and here in the quotation marks I'll write cover and space left slash, and in the square brackets we'll write cover image top dot constant. Then the same we're doing for hands. Hands space left slash in the round brackets will write hands image view top dot constant. Then we do the same for the white icon. Icon space left slash in the round brackets will write white icon image view y dot constant, and register button. We're doing the same for the register buttons bottom constraint. Print I'll write button left slash and around brackets we'll write here register button bottom constraint dot constant. Okay, so this is, I hope you understand this expression very well. In case if you're new in Swift, I'll just take you through, because all these minor details I've explained in my another course, which is a full Swift course from demo to advanced. So maybe you have watched and you know this better than me, I'm sure. Okay, so here we are declaring the string where we'll write cover space, and this expression means to show in the log the value of this declaration. So left slash and whatever in the round brackets will be printed in the log. Okay, so I will execute iPhone, in my case 8, because in the main storyboard the screen sizes of these screen sizes of the screen sizes is for iPhone 8 model. Okay, I'll just execute it. This is 8 Plus. And meantime, while it's loading, we must do and I will show you now one more way once we will learn how to move interface up. Okay, so I click here, keyboard is, oops, I'll just redo it. So in order to avoid this effect I'm telling you. Okay, I click here, so it shows -75, 50 to 3 seconds. So these are the values. Okay, so we now need to know the width of the screen. We select the view and the width will be 440, 414. 414, this is the width of the screen. So what we will do is we can divide, for example, 75 by 440 or 400 divided by 75. And then we get 5.52. So then when we'll divide 5.52, we'll get the 75. And for the larger screen where the width will be, let's say 500, it will be adjusted automatically. So this is how it works, guys. So here I will just comment it out. I will comment it out. And here I will declare constant will be equals to self.view.frame.width divided by 5.52. 5.52. And the same we will do for the hands. I will comment it here. Then we have hands image view top dot constant equals self dot view dot frame dot width divided by 5.52. Then we've got the white icon where it's 50. 400 divided by 50 will be 8.28. Then we write, I will comment white icon image view. White icon image view dot constant will be equals to self dot view dot frame dot width divided by 8.828. So when we will divide the width 28, it will give us 50. So this is how we declare our relative values. Okay, we'll do the same for the register button, where here we'll divide it by 236. We're getting 175,423. Okay, here I'll write register button dot constant equals to, make sure that this equals not minus. So here we'll write self.view.frame.width divided by 1.754423. Okay, so in this case, as you can see, we don't need your keyboard size anymore. And this printing log, we can remove it. This is the way number one of doing so, and I will show you now the way number two as well. So let's now to run it. So it's going up. We can try by writing a minus. Yeah, it's supposed to be minus because it was minus initially in the printing log. Something like this. So the button we see is not getting adjusted well. So what another method which we can use, I'll show you one method. Instead of writing When we write here, I'll comment this one for you. Instead of writing from current constant deduct this one, I will show you one method as well. So first, whenever we see that we need to we need to cache our initial value. So I'll write here variable cover image view top underscore cached, and it will be the same layout. Let's just copy paste it in order to save our time, like this, and here we'll just add cache. We'll just add cache everywhere, like this. And in view did load, we will assign it. We will just save the values here. So these are cache objects. Okay, here in view did load, I just do it in this way. Cover image top cache underscore cache equals to cover image top. Then white icon cache equals to white icon view y. Then hands image view cache equals to hands image view top. Then register button bottom cache equals to register button bottom. Okay, so here let's say we can subtract 75, while when the keyboard will hide, we will return everything to the initial position. Cover image top cache. Then here in view keyboard will hide, hands image view top constant will be equals to hands image view top cache. The same for the white icon as well. White icon image view y dot constant will be equals to white icon image view y cache. Okay, the same we'll do for the register button, where it will be equals to cache. Make sure, make sure that it here here we need to write dot constant everywhere, dot constant, and here is as well dot constant. Okay, here we are. This type must be CG float. All of these values must be CG float. Okay, here we are. Here we are caching all values of constraints. And that it will always get returned to initial. So you see that now it works in a much more better way. So this is another method of working with the constraints. So what we're doing roughly saying, these views are having a white background. We can update it by declaring the background for this views to be transparent. Go to attribute inspector, here background, select clear color. So this is another professional way of declaring or working with a constraint size, constraints, constants, so where everything is getting back to its place rather than subtracting, then adding, etc. Okay, so here in this case, the keyboard size in the view will hide. We no need anymore because we can write here returning all objects to its initial positions. This is what we are doing here. So this is what we have done. Okay, guys, so this is excellent job. This is how we improve our user interface. And the purpose of this to explain you how for the different screen size how different screens might affect the layout of your object. So well done, guys. Congratulations.